Good morning. All sorts of excitement today. We have a new grinder, DF64 Gen 2. Which to some people will mean nothing. It means there are flat burrs in there that grind the coffee. Hand grinders tend to be conicals, or cone-shaped obviously. And there's like teeth around in a circle, so it's like that. Or this is more like that kind of motion. But 64 millimeter flat burr grinder. Actually, I've been hand grinding my coffee for like, I don't even know, daily coffee for a year or more. So this will be fun, something different. Also got a new coffee, got 2 pounds worth. Just Onyx Southern Weather. Got all sorts of, oh gosh, come on now, all sorts of stuff to try out. Okay. I'm gonna stick with the switch, RN switch, because that seems to work pretty well. In my slide. Off to a rousing start this morning. Alrighty, we'll do going for 32 to 500. So it's not too different from the oboe recipe, at least in that way. Down the paper. There we go. No idea what the hell happened here. Those cat hair. Also, things are moving along on our shed. Getting better. It's only been since July 9th, and it's, August 13th. So yeah, okay. Gonna give our beans a spritz here. Okay. Whoa. Take it easy, Everest. All right, here we go. Turn around first time. Not too bad. You know what, I'll use this as a hopper. Well, damn, that was fast. Give it a little. Wow. Okay. Well, that was easy. Smells good. All right, here we go. Let's see. 32. Means there's not a lot of retention there, not a lot of stuff getting stuck. I don't need to do this every time, but I just want to give it a quick check. All right. Wow. All right, let's see. Grinds look pretty good. Sort of took a shot in the dark here. Okay, here we go. We're going for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Might be a little fine. Hard to say. I'm just gonna go go straight up to 500. Oh, that is a lot of CO2. Coffee's rested, which means that it doesn't right off roast. If you do it, make coffee right off roast, you can get taste kind of funky. There we go. Yeah, so there's CO2 bubbles. What is the roast date? Well, that's strange. Okay. Yeah, check out Onyx. In terms of coffee in the United States, like Onyx is usually rated pretty close to the top, if not #1. So if you want to try some just great coffee without having to think about like, oh, is it good? Well, yeah, Onyx is good. Man, oh man, shivets. All right, here we go. We're gonna give it a stir. So, you know, in the same way that we had to dial in the Oppo coffee, we'll have to dial this in a little bit. And go get a travel mug. Alright. I gotta do the travel mug today because I gotta help my daughter. My wife's gotta get work early, so I'm gonna have to do more in the mornings than I usually do, so we'll have time to just sit and drink coffee. Here we go. Let's check out this drop down time. Wow, look at that. That looks great. Seconds. We might have gotten pretty close on the first shot here, because that's 41, 45 seconds. Let's see if we clog at the bottom. Not bad, just under a minute. That might be right on it. Smells nice. If I remember right, the tasting notes were something to the effect of like milk, chocolate, and walnuts and plum finish or something like that. So it should have just a touch of fruitiness, which would be nice for me, but hopefully enough chocolatiness for Holly, because that's the idea. Because for this morning coffee, this is sort of her territory. More important that she likes it than I do. Alright. Give it a stir. Always a good idea when you're making stuff like this, just because, you know, stuff that came out first is going to taste different than stuff that came out last. Here we go. 230. Yeah, that's close enough. I had a gig last night, so I unboxed the grinder before I left for my gig, and there's actually a short of it, so you can check that out. And I went to my gig, and then Holly texted me when I was there. She said, "That grinder's really pretty," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, hell yeah," because she thinks most coffee stuff is super ugly, so I was pretty happy about that. Alrighty, I'm gonna give this a quick try. I'm gonna bring this to Holly, and then we're gonna get our day started. Hope you have an amazing day. It's nice, I think she'll like it.